Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. Yes, it's a competition again. It's that time of the month. And I'm just heading out to the paddock to catch Bella. I did bring a secret weapon. I've got some apples, which is their favourite, and I actually left them out in the paddock together last night. So, which I don't normally do before a competition. So we'll see how this goes, whether she will run around the paddock and not want to be caught like she did the other day when we were going for a lesson. Anyway, we're off to Strathalbyn again to the dressage, and we're doing the Prelim 1 and the Prelim 2, which I really like both those tests, so I'm hoping for a really good day. And I'm glad I hooked up my microphone, because when I first walked out there was absolutely no wind. It's going to be a glorious day. But all of a sudden the wind's picked up, of course, because I've picked up the camera. So here we go. They're under the trees. They look so cute. I'm just going to flip this around so you can see. Hello, bubbers. Do you think you're hiding? Hello. Colm will come. And Bella's like, I'm a bit suspicious. Hey, baby. Zoom that out. There you go. Apple for you. You gonna come for an apple, Belly? What do you reckon? What do you think? Oh, I love this tree. It's one of my favourites. We might need to cut it back a bit. There's a few low branches though. Hello, darling. You gonna give me a little woof woof woof? Oh, suspicious. Look at that face. All right, I'm gonna pop her head collar on. Success. She did go to wander off because of course I had my hands full with the camera and everything. But the apple did the trick. Let's just hope that she self-loads like she has been doing. Although I'm not on too early. Oh, that lighting's not very good there, is it? So we're not in a major hurry. So we'll see you guys when we get to the grounds. They're gorgeous. So we made it here all safe and sound. Had a good run. I'm just going to pop this on. This is a magnetic little blanket, and it just, I find it really helps her shoulders. It brings blood flow to the muscles. And she has been a little bit twitchy this week, so she's had a few days off, and we've been doing a bit of massage. And I will book her in with my body worker Ellie, but yeah, I just thought I'd pop that on her for a little bit just to get that blood flow happening. See? Grumpy. Anyway, I'm going to plait her up. I don't actually have to for my class, but I just think it looks nice, and I think I've got plenty of time, so I'm going to get to and start plaiting. So that's the plaits all done. I will do a plaiting tutorial down the track. I just haven't got around to it. It's just finding the time. Anyway, she's all plaited, and I use these little things called quick knots. She's just having a little graze now. She's a bit sick of me bothering her, but they actually, I don't think they turned out too bad. So these little quick knots are like little metal spikes that you can push through instead of sewing, and then you just turn up the ends. So they work quite well, and it was much quicker. It only took me about half an hour. So that's cool. So I'm going to leave her now to have a drink and just have a wander around her stable, and I'll make her up a quick feed. And we're 9:27, so I've got stacks of time. Get myself ready. It's actually pretty hot already. I can feel the sweat dripping down my back. So sorry if you're watching in the Northern Hemisphere and you've got freezing water troughs. But yeah, we've got a beautiful sunny day, and it's hot. It's going to be a hot one. So she's going to be a sweaty girl. So I don't know how today's going to go. I'm actually just here to have a bit of fun and enjoy. I think I say that every time, and then I get competitive. But I've got a huge class. I think there's like 11 in each of my classes. So yeah, as long as we get over our 60%, I'll be happy. I'm not going to push her in the heat because she really doesn't like being sweaty and getting too hot. And we're on, I think 10:30, and then not until after lunch at about 1 o'clock. So it's going to be pretty warm by then. Anyhow, I'll go get myself ready, have a little drinkies myself. Hopefully she will do a wee. And yeah, we'll see you guys when we're heading off down the centre line probably. So as we presented to the car, she was asking me, so how is Miss Bella today? And I said, well, she's feeling very much like a mare. She has a bit of attitude today. She didn't warm up very well. And you can see here, she's, not wanting to listen at all. So I thought, right, hands apart like Lucy's taught me. Get the bit higher in her mouth. Give her a little tap tap to get a bit of impulsion from behind. And just get her mind on the job. And at this stage I was thinking, what on earth is this test going to look like? This is going to be a disaster. But to her credit, she did soften as she went down the centre line. My horn just tooted then. You guys wouldn't have heard that because I would have muted because there's too much wind noise. But yeah, see here, she gives me attitude again. She was really not wanting to conform. And then she's decided, okay, I will listen, I will soften. So what I was trying to do is just really trying to keep my shoulders relaxed, my elbows relaxed, to push forward with my seat, to think of my Rio rods, like all the things that Lucy's taught us. And then as we go through to start, watch this. Boom, she rounds off and comes through from behind and bangs out a beautiful centre line. And a lovely halt. So we got a 7 for that, and the comment was fairly straight and square. Halt should be longer. So that's my fault, and I'm aware of that now that I've read this back, because it does say minimum of 3 seconds, and I don't think I did that. I've never read that before in my test, so I should read the test through a bit better of what's required of us. Anyway, so track left and circle left 20 metres. We got a 7.5 with no comment, and I was actually very happy with this circle. And at this stage for me, I was just trying to maintain a rhythm and not bother her too much, because she was giving me a good feeling. And I didn't want to upset the apple cart, because she was in a very merry mood. I think she was in season, and she, was not real happy. But that transition to canter was very nice for her. It was quite smooth, I thought. And we got a 6 for this strike off into canter and the circle. Put untidy into canter, some resistance, which that is what we're getting, but for her. And then she had a little head shake there. I'm not sure what that was about. She was very sweaty because it is a hot day. So our downward transition, we got AFB, we got a 6.5, and then the transition we got a 6, and then down into that walk transition we got a 6.5, and a comment of nicely regular for the walk. Now, where did we get up to? Andrew just rang me. So we're doing the medium walk, and like I said, we got a 6.5 for that, and then we do change the rein, free walk on a long rein, and we got a 6.5, consistent stretch in free walk. Now, I'm not sure how I can get these marks up a bit for our walk. We used to get 7s and 8s, and I don't know why they've dropped back down. She's not really coming through from behind like she used to, so we'll have to work on that. Anyway, we now at A go up into trot. It was okay, it was a bit giraffe-y. And we got a 7, straight and regular. So down this long side must have been quite good. Then we go into 20 metres on the right rein. We got a 6.5. Again, this was me doing just management, trying to keep her all together. And it is very regular. So I was really, really working just mainly on the rhythm and mainly trying to keep those quarters and keep her straight. And so for this bit here, we got some resistance into canter, and we got a 6. So the right rein is definitely where we're working on keeping those quarters out. for me, the feeling I got up top was that it was better, but now watching it back, it's still not great. So we did get a 5.5 for that movement just there, and quarter coming in. The transition down, we got a 6.5. And down the centre line, we only got a 6 for this one. I'm not really sure why. It wasn't a very good turn onto the centre line. She felt a little bit like a truck going round, and she does step that left leg out to the side there in the halt, so maybe that is why. So collective marks on the back. For paces, we got a 6.5. For impulsion, we got a 6.5. Submission, we got a 6, and for my rider position, I got a 7. I was very happy about that. And the comment was, would like to see little more flexion at pole in all paces. Be sure to follow all the directives, example, 3-second halts, etc. Tactfully ridden. So she must have realised that I was just trying to hold it all together. So that I thought that was quite funny. So on the whole, very happy with that, considering the warm-up that we had. I thought, Bella did give me quite a good ride. So now we do go straight on into the prelim 1-2. Even though I did have a big gap in between, I kind of left my phone up with Mum, which is what Mum records on for me. So I didn't do any sort of chatting in the middle. So we will just jump straight on into the prelim 1-2. So here we go for test number 2. This is the prelim 1.2. Again, we have the same judge presented to the judge. She was actually having a little munch on a Turkish delight, which is one of my favourites and obviously one of hers. Maybe I'll bring her one next time. Anyway, Bella warmed up beautifully. I say warmed up, it was such a hot day. Worked in is what I should say. She worked in beautifully before this test. So obviously having a little bit of a break in the stable, and she was a bit more of a happy girl. So I was really looking forward to riding this one. And I'm so grateful that Bella's such a good girl, because I don't know if you can see in the background there was obviously, I don't know if it was an off the track or what it was, but a thoroughbred out the back there. The girl was having a real problem with it. I don't know if Mum caught it all, but just before I think Mum started filming, it was going sideways and threatening to get the girl off. And to Bella's credit, she just kept trotting around, really took no notice at all. She's such a cruisy girl. I was going to go in then, but she started to come a little bit against my hand, so I thought I'll just do one more circle. I thought I'd leave all that little bit in, because when we're down here at Strath, or actually at any of the dressage days, I don't really show much of my warm-ups because normally I've got Mum filming for me. But here we go, down the centre line. This felt amazing. So good. And a beautiful halt. And I actually waited the 3 seconds. A little bit of resistance up into trot, but then she comes back to me. And we actually got an 8 for that. Straight and square. And that turn up the top, I didn't think it was too bad, but we did get a comment of losing balance in the corner, some submission. So we got a 6.5. Then we go into a 20-metre circle. Oh no, that's all part of the one mark. So that's quite a big section there to be marked on. So it's track to the right and the circle, we got the 6.5. Then we working trot to K, and then K, X, M, we change the rein. And the change the rein is for double points, so I've been working a lot on these diagonals. We actually got a 7 for this, and again it felt really nice, very straight, very conscious to have even contact in both hands because I tend to be lighter in my right hand. So when we swap onto this rein, I don't give her much of an outside rein, so I was conscious of that. And I felt like a really nice upward transition to canter, and we actually got a 6.5, which is double marks. So that's where we normally lose the marks in this test, because a lot of the double marks are the canter work. So that circle there, we got a 6 and a comment of a bit unbalanced. Here I felt like her quarters were in, like she wasn't swinging the quarters so much. So that was better, and a lovely trot down that bottom section there. So the transition, we got a 6.5. Here we're doing our stretchy trot, and I felt like this was probably her best stretchy trot we've done to date, especially that second half of the circle, and we got a 6.5. And then even gathering up my reins, she didn't come against my hand too much. And then the downward transition into a walk, she did suck back a bit behind the leg, but on the whole it was not too bad. So the medium walk, which was F to, which mark is that? E. Medium walk, we got a 6.5, could show more purpose. That's also a double mark. And then the long rein walk, we got a 7. Good stretching and over tracking. So that was better. I was really trying to relax my hips, have a soggy bottom, as Lucy tells me. Take my thighs off and allow her space to come through. So maybe I need to do that in the medium walk as well, a bit more. So then collecting up the reins. Again, she didn't come against my hand. I was so happy with that. So the whole time here, I don't know what this little bit here was. I'm not sure what she was doing there. But anyway, we're supposed to pick up into trot. We got a 6.5, which I thought was quite generous considering she went a little bit sideways. Then we go down and do a circle at E, and we got a 6.5. Yeah, I was really conscious to try and keep my hands more forward, because I've noticed watching my videos back, I tend to bring my hands toward my body too much and my hands are in my lap. So I was trying to carry my own hands and have them independent of my body. That was my big aim, and I think that really helps her. And that's what Lucy was telling me in my lessons as well, to hands forward, to push the wheelbarrow with the hands forward. So here we come round again to change the rein. So another lovely diagonal. She started off a little bit resistant, but then she really moved along. I was really pushing forward with my seat to bring that hind leg up and underneath her. So we got, that changed the rein, we got a 6. Could have more bend in corner. So we lost it. Yeah, that was down in that bottom corner. There you can see quarters are in, but she was responsive when I asked her to canter. So that is a big improvement. And it will get better and better. I keep saying that, and it will get better and better. And so we got a 6. And for the circle, we got a 6. And then for the transition down, we got a 6.5. Again, a little bit wooden around that bend there, but another bang on beautiful centre line. And a lovely halt, and we got another 8. So we got 8s for both our centre lines. Couldn't have been happier. And I love this comment that the judge wrote. Well, you've got the centre line and halt sorted with exclamation marks. Work on bend and balance in corners and very smooth transitions. Encourage I'm not sure what that other bit says. Encourage something and bends. Not sure what that word is. Never mind. I was very happy. So collective marks got 6.5, 6.56, and I got a 6.5 for my riding. Well, very happy with both the tests, but particularly the second test. I think it was, a bit closer. It was pretty awesome. She was very forward and round. Still had our little bits of resistance, but on the whole, I was, really, really happy. Just going to head on over. I've just gone and collected my friend's test sheet. She won her class, so that's exciting. And that was her, that was Lily. If you watched our other competition vlog, you would have met Lily. And that was her first time here at these grounds. So here's Miss Belly. She's had a rinse off, haven't you, Bells? Hey, hello. And she's had a bit of water. So I'm going to go grab her some apples. Yeah, so it's been such a hot day, really hot. So I didn't really give Belle much warm up, and in a way, maybe that was better. Sometimes maybe I overdo it with the warm up, I think. But anyhow, try all these different things. Oh. So I'll just cut Bella some apples. These are little baby ones that a client gave me off of her tree. I don't like to give her whole ones in case she swallows the whole thing and doesn't chew it, because you just never know. So, doesn't want to cut. There we go. Stand up. A water bottle there. So just giving Belly some apples. She's been such a good girl as usual. So I'm very, very happy. I'm not sure what I've said to you guys and what I haven't, because some of the footage, there was something smeary on my lens. I've cleaned it up, so I'm not sure whether I'll use that bit or not. I should go back and watch and see what I've said. But yeah, I was very, very happy. We got 64.8 for the first test, and the scores aren't up for the second test yet, so we'll wait and see. I felt like the second test went way better, but I don't always score as well in the second one because, a lot of the canter work is where the double marks are, and of course our canter's still very much a work in progress, as you guys know if you follow along on our journey. But really happy with her today. She seemed much calmer, rhythmical. She was a pretty happy girl. What's wrong? You got your apple stuck. You all right, darling? So yeah, I'll get her unplatted now, and we'll hang around till the end and help pack up the arenas, won't we, Bella? She'd rather be home eating the grass, I'm sure, but it's always good to give back and help out, because I've got 5 arenas here today. It's a huge day. There's a lot of horses, a lot of really nice horses too. So we've had a good day. It's been fun, had a chat with a lot of people. We've made quite a few friends, haven't we? And I've also got some exciting news. Some very exciting news. I don't know if I'm allowed to say just yet because it's not been announced, but I'm very, very happy. I'm going to have to really up my social media a bit more. But yeah, some fun stuff to come. I sound a bit cryptic, don't I? I'll find out if I'm allowed to tell you guys, and maybe I'll tell you at my outro. So, I'll get her unplatted. Can't see you, Belle. You've gone out of shot. There we go. You see that beautiful face. And I'll update you guys on the scores when they are available and see where we came, if we came anywhere. Like I said, I think there was 10 in our class and some really nice horses. But we're competitive. It's good. I used to come out and feel like we didn't belong. Like, I don't know if I've shared that before, but I used to really feel quite intimidated by all the other horses out there. But now I'm just got a whole different mindset. I just come out to have a good time, enjoy my pony, and enjoy dressing up. We look the part, even if we don't perform as well as we do in our lessons when we get out here, but it's getting better and better. But yeah, I don't feel that so much anymore. If that does creep into my mindset, a little bit of, what are we doing here? Look at that one trotting around with the fancy trot. I just think, well, you know, you're here, Maria, you're showing up, you're dressing up, you're showing up, and we're here to have some fun. Me and my beautiful Belle, aren't we, Bella? So, yeah, changing the mindset makes a huge difference, and it brings the joy back. So I thought I'd take her plats out while we wait for the scores to come in. And I thought I'd show you guys. Oh, I know, darling, you want them out. Oh, I can't get it out, it's stuck in her hair. So these little quick knots, that one's all bent. They do bend, the more you use them, they get a bit bent. You've got to try and straighten out the pin, but that's how it goes. So it goes in down through the plait, and then you just turn that up and it holds it all together. So they're pretty groovy. So they're called quick knots. So yeah, they made it heaps quicker this morning to plait up. It only took me half an hour. Where are you going, Missy? All right. And heaps quicker to take them out, because of course you don't have to cut all that cotton like all your stitching. Hey, Belle? I know, you've had enough. You want to go out and eat some grass. Maybe we'll go out and have a hand graze. Hey? What do you think? So I just looked on Nominate so I could check out scores. We got 65 for the 1-2. And at the moment, there's like, I think 3 or 4 scores in, and we're sitting in first place, Belly. And I'm going to ride that high, because I know it will change, because there was a couple of really nice ponies that came, or horses that came in after me. Yeah, we will drop down, but I'm absolutely buzzing to be up there in the scores. We got 2, I missed one there, 2 8s. For us, we got an 8 for each centre line. So that is brilliant. And I thought they were good. It felt so good. And in that 1-2, we got, I'm babbling. I'm so excited. We got, what was I going to say? Oh, we got all 6s, 6.5s, but you'd already know that because I do a voiceover every time, because I love doing the voiceovers. I don't know if you guys like it or not, but I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy watching it back and hearing what I have to say about our tests. So absolutely buzzing. I'll update you it again and let you know where we ended up on the leaderboard. But at this minute, we are in first place in a prelim. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys. I'm going to bring it in a little closer. Ooh, is that all right, Bella, for a close-up? But I just wanted to show you a little trick. Let's see if you're in shot there. For undoing the plait. So I always band the bottom. So if we take the band off and then grab, see how when you plait you've got your 3 pieces. So you grab the piece on the side and pull, and it pulls the whole plait out. So yeah, just a little tip, little trick. Don't know if any of you guys knew that before, but yeah, might be helpful for you on a show day. It's so much quicker and easier to get the plait out. So what a great day. We got second in the prelim 1-2 with a score of 65.3. So excited. And like I said, we got 8s for our centre lines. I'm just so buzzing. There was like 10 in the class and some really, really nice ponies, like I said. And I'm just so happy with Belle and just so excited for 2025, because I just know that there's so much more that we can improve on, as always. But as soon as when that canter starts coming together, we can really smash. I think we can really aim for 70% and even aim for that next level by the end of the year, which is my goal. And putting in place all the work, all the lessons, everything that we need to work on to get there. I'm babbling because I'm so excited. Yeah, so we got third in the prelim 1-1 and we got second in the prelim 1-2. So very happy day, still very competitive up there and very excited. Bella looks so excited. She's like, I don't really care, just put me on the float and take me home. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm just gonna clean up the stable and pop her on the float and we'll head on home, and I will put her and Colm, they're gonna go out in the back paddock this afternoon. So that'll make you happy, Belle. So I might film a little bit of that when we get home, and yeah. So I'll do my outro now and then I'll add that on the end. So thank you so much for watching. It's probably been a long vlog, but I don't mind. I love documenting all of this. I'm using it like a leaning post, aren't I? I'm just happy, so happy with our journey so far, and I love sharing it with all of you. So please like, comment and subscribe if you don't already. And my other goal for this year was to maybe hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you watch and you don't subscribe, please hit that little subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. All it means is if you hit subscribe and the bell button, you'll get notified when we have new videos uploaded. So, or don't hit the bell button and you don't have to be notified, but please subscribe because that puts our numbers up and up and I can crack that 1,000, which is my goal. So anyhow, until we see you next time, bye for now.